Hello, Internet, and welcome back after a brief couple of weeks to Elegant Creatures. We are very glad to be back on this, well, for me, very dreary Thursday, but we're here to have some fun, play some Urban Shadows. Should be a good time. Before we get started, a couple housekeeping things. One, this evening, we're going to play a little shorter of a game. We will not have a midway break. We will just play 2 hours and then, well, for some of us, go play video games. But for the rest, go the fuck to sleep. We tired, but we missed everybody. And so we wanted to be able to play at least a little bit tonight. So just be aware of that. No break tonight, but as always, we have an open table rule here. We're not glued to our chairs. People need to get up, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do their thing.
No one told me not to use the glue tonight.
If you would like to use the glue, you are a consenting adult and you may do as you wish. However,
I am going to need you to sign out the glue.
Yes, that's the main thing, so we can get that back afterwards. But we'll deal with that in a little bit. Obviously, players, as always, are free to get up, do what they need to do. You as well, if you're watching with us live, please go get a snack, get some water, unclench your jaw, do what you need to do, and then just come back. It'll be great. Yeah, if you are with us live, hi, hey chat, what's up? If you are watching this later on down the line, hello. Have we been taken over by the robots yet? No? Either way, go ahead and continue to say please and thank you to your Alexa, just in case. Anyway, I'll go ahead. I'm fucking tired, guys. The loopiness has already begun. We're gonna have our cast introduce themselves, tell us who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and who they are playing tonight. It has been so long, I need to double check what order we're in. Okay, we start with Val.
That sounds right. Hi, everyone. I'm Val. You can find me, the Kraken's Crown, pretty much just here. I'm here running and playing in games Thursdays through Mondays, kind of, sort of. I've had a lot of schedule changes since over the last couple weeks, last month or so. I'm trying to think of things that I'm doing right now. I run a game on Saturdays called Saturday Night Star Power. We play Fate in a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure inspired universe. And then coming up soon, I think I announced this last session stream I was on too. I'm going to be starting a new game on Fridays. Same crew with the new faces. One new face. We're going to be playing a game of Good Society that we have hacked in a Wicked and the Divine sort of inspired scenario here. So it's going to be called Neon Gods. And it should be a lot of fun. That's pretty much all we have about it right now, because it's going to be super collaborative. We're going to have our session 0 or 1 or something coming up soon. It's very much up in the air right now, but stay tuned to our schedule and see what's going on. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all I'm doing right now, and then playing in a bunch of other games. I'm not going to list them all off. They're on our schedule, blah, blah, blah. Other people are going to talk about them. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Leah Terra, who is the Oracle.
Yay! Next is Savvy.
Hello, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm getting ready to update it because, like Val said, we've had a lot of schedule changes around here, lots of new shows that I'm very excited about. But I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. I currently am running one game on the channel on Sunday afternoons called Duskfall's Dead. It's a new Blades in the Dark game that we just started. We missed last week because I was not feeling well. But we'll be back this weekend for more assassination shenanigans, playing Blades in the Dark. And then coming up in the next couple of weeks, around mid-April, on Monday nights, we're starting a new Dungeons & Dragons campaign. It's going to be called The Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet, which I've been practicing saying. And yeah, we're playing D&D at Magic College in Strixhaven. We've got some old faces and some returning faces coming back to play in that one as well, and I'm very excited. And I play in other stuff, including our other new game that's starting this week that I'll let the game master of talk about. But tonight I am playing Juno Dalton, who is the wolf.
Speaking of that game master with a new game coming out this week, Alex,
shit,
you're
that's
up
this
next.
week?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, I'm Alex. I'm some guy on the internet, usually here Tuesday, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays, and Sundays. Next Tuesday, we won't have a stream because we're doing an offline session 0 for our upcoming Stars Without Number game. And then this Saturday, I am starting our new, I'm GMing the new Saturday Night's Pathfinder game where we are doing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're going through the Extinction Curse adventure path. Circus folk saving the world from a bunch of angry lizard people. So that's going to be fun. Most of us have very little experience with the system. And on top of that, there's a circus management mini game that we got to figure out as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So you should come check that out. That is at 5 p.m. Eastern this Saturday for the first stream of that. And then also Sunday nights over on LB Hack'emup's channel in the Masks game there. Yeah, and then for this game, I am playing Max Dalton, the veteran.
Yeah, you are. Next up is RJ, who was at first trying to collab with me on what the new Saturday night's hand gesture needs to be.
And like most things, I gave up halfway.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Who are
RJ.
you?
You can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. I'm all over the interweb, so if you want to see wherever I'm live, mostly here and some other places, come check me out on Twitter. Bleh. Today I'm playing, God, what did I name you? It's been a month. Augustine Luis Castillo, also named Gus. He's the Spectre.
Yes, he is. And last but certainly not least, Wally.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary sign best friend on the internet. Oh boy, I am gonna be in a lot of stuff pretty soon that I can't talk about yet, but I can't talk about one thing I'm going to be in. I am going to be in the finale of the Infinite RPG Swing of Freedom game this coming Monday with our fantastic DM, Sid. It's the big conclusion to this season. People are going to die.
No, they're not. Shut up.
Of
Not
fun.
us.
Of fun, yeah, exactly.
We're not gonna
And
die.
then also coming up this Saturday is the first session of this Saturday, playing an Mechton RPG. I'm going to be playing, finally living my best broody mecha boy life and being the, you know how in every single Gundam series there's that one character who wears a mask all the time because they have a broody past and everything. That's going to be me. So, no, not you, RJ. But it's going to be me this time around. Not gonna say the channel name because it's way too long and way too complicated for me to say it. So all I will do is just follow me on Twitter at WALE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. And you can, thank you very much. You just like the cute little Disney robot, so you can see where I'm gonna be at pretty soon because I'm gonna be in a lot of cool stuff I'm very excited about. Today I will be playing Sandalphon the Imp.
Yeah. Is that one? Is in chat.
There it is. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a very long name.
No,
And
we're not gonna spell and or say that out
We're not
loud.
gonna try.
God damn it.
Toxigora Thesmophoria.
Yeah.
Of course,
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Yeah. Thank you. Because it ain't
See?
gonna be me.
See your doctor to get prescribed?
No, they're lovely. I will be your Fae-cilitator tonight. My name is Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. I'll go through all of the fucking ridiculous things that I do on the internet later. Because we gotta jump in tonight. I did actually write a recap because it's been a month. So, I also prefer medium rare, Alex. Last time on Elegant Creatures, the Solar Punks split the party into 4 different parts. The easiest is Sandy had a a very long conversation with Uriel and disappeared from their establishment. We will obviously check in with them shortly. Meanwhile, Gus was called away by his financial manager as the break-in to the Psychopomp, Gus's bar, by his friends accidentally notified his former girlfriend, Gwen, who was completely unaware of his undeath. Thinking that her poor dead boyfriend's identity had been stolen, she stormed into the bank and was shocked, terrified, and then quite emotional to find that Gus had returned to the earth as a specter. Max, during that time, attempted to gain more information about Ferenz, the bomb-building demon, and that lovely fertilizer bomb that they had built that was threatening the Rankle farm by calling an old friend, a changeling named Frankie. But instead, he found Frankie's mom, Pam, who, well, has it going on. The two discovered Ferenz's most recent location, a safe house downtown owned and operated by a mysterious hunter who goes by Triple J. Full name, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. They managed to sweet talk their way up into the safe house with some well-placed handiwork by Max and exited the elevators to 5 guns in their faces. While that was happening, Juno and Leah were attempting to investigate the connection between the Fae and the threat to the Rankle farm. Juno had a one-on-one, tete-a-tete conversation with the tall, shy, but adorable hipster Fae Mel in her bedroom, where they discussed Fae court affiliations, the Order of Chaos, as well as the other hipster Fae, Vi's mother's knowledge of the mayor's affairs. Some of them quite literal, as apparently they are fucking the King of Visions. Which is how he is involved and why the Queen of Mirrors wants to burn this whole motherfucker down. Leah attempted to find out what the fuck is up with Zara, the bird fae, after learning from her fellow psychic, Ray, that Zara was one of those few unaffiliated fae, but still somehow manages to have a steady cash inflow. Unfortunately, Leah pushed a little too far into Zara's mind, only gathering a brief flash of some sort of strange bird creature, and angering the woman, who demanded that Leah get the fuck out of her room. After reconvening with Juno, Leah declared that they were leaving the hipster phase apartment and going to find the Queen of Mirrors' offices, either to confront her directly or to find some sort of information to make her back off of the Rankle farm. And that is where we left off. So, given that they were not fully present last time, maybe we should start off with catching up with Sandy. Yeah? Sandy, last we saw you, you and Uriel were, well, quite frankly, macking down in your office. And then kind of disappeared. Unbeknownst to Gus, who just heard dead silence in your establishment, Uriel whisked you off to, their place. Where you ended up. Yes. Again, the star wipe, fade to black, all that goodness. Yeah. Where do we find you after all that?
Well, definitely after that, Sandophon is currently at Uriel's place. I would say in what is the perfect example of a very well-to-used room. Like things have been turned over, like thrown against the wall, like look like they may have had an argument in the middle of this whole sex moment they were having. There was like they stopped and had an argument. They walked away from each other for a bit, and they went right back at it, and they started screwing right afterwards. They had a break maybe for like cheese and wine, where they conversed socially. But then one of them said something which caused an argument, which caused them right back to fucking afterwards. Right now, it's definitely one of those social moments of cheese and wine kind of situations. He's sitting, I guess, like on one of those like fancy like duvet sofas, like sipping some wine and looking kind of pensive, maybe upset at himself. Maybe, who knows? But he just looks like deep in thought right now.
I would think that Bill is seated next to them, also wine in hand, and just full on chilling.
Uriel, I have a question. And this is actually a fantastic year, by the way.
If you remember, you introduced me to it.
I know, that's why I said it's a fantastic year. Now, I do have a bit of a question that will turn this whole foray quite sour.
Get on with it then.
Good. What is my mother's plan?
Oh, nice try. It won't be that easy, though.
I figured I'd try asking. Usually, sometimes when I do catch you in these moments of lull and low defense, I could get away with saying whatever, and you'll just easily saunter off and give me an answer. But I see this might be something quite more difficult to try to get out of you. Now I'm asking because there are people that are being affected about what her plan is.
Isn't there always people affected? That's why Mother is so good at what she does.
Oh, yes, this is true, but this is the first time these are people that I actually care about.
Okay.
So, what is her end game? What does she want with that farm that is so key that she wants it to disappear or just cease to be?
You should know by now that it's never that simple with Mother. She doesn't give a fuck about the farm. It's just a means to an end, as usual.
Means to an end. So you're saying that perhaps the farm really isn't what she's after?
No. What would she want with a wrinkle farm? Ugh.
Oh, what would she want with it? And tell me this. Who is benefiting from the destruction of this farm?
They take a sip of their wine.
This is going to be difficult, isn't it?
It's more fun that way.
Fine. Enough about Mother's work then. Why did you suddenly decide to show up back in my life?
It was boring without you.
Oh, come off it. You can find better amusement out of myself to fill up the days and days of your weeks.
I did for a while, but it got old.
Well, let's just say that what we have right here, why don't we just keep it civil for now? And let's keep work out of it.
Fine.
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 And by keep work out of it, I mean stop trying to get me back on your side, because that's not going to happen.
Who said I was trying to get you back on Mother's side?
Oh, not on Mother's side. No, your side, Uriel. Your side, the side that you benefit from. I know your tricks, Uriel. I've seen every single one of them. Mother doesn't benefit much with my return because they have you. You are a perfect replacement for me. She lets me know this every single day. But I know this for a fact, or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just bluffing my way through this. That you can't do a single thing without me.
Is that right?
Oh, yes, it is very right.
Hmm.
We were a fantastic duo. And now that I'm
That
gone,
we
you
were.
are now floundering alone in that organization.
Floundering.
Yes, floundering alone in that organization.
You just compared me to a fish.
I did, didn't I? One of those little fish that, don't really swim. They just float in the water and let the currents take them along, and hopefully, luckily, they'll
I know
land
what a flounder
oh.
is.
I thought maybe you needed a better definition of it.
They growl.
Oh, did I hit a nerve?
If you'd like to roll a defense here,
Oh, okay.
let's see.
What should I roll for defense?
So, Wally, tell us about your new character.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about my new character. I will be playing basically Kirby from Kirby's Dream Land. They will be the
See, why wasn't that your first character? That would have been fucking awesome.
Which playbook would Kirby best fit with?
the playbook. Obviously, let's see.
The Sworn? He's a
Yeah,
Star
Sworn,
Warrior.
Yeah, totally the Sworn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this may be a keep your cool in this situation.
Okay.
Because they're gonna go after you.
So I'm adding what to my roll?
This would be spirit, I believe.
Oh, well then that is a 6.
Ooh, that's a
Mhm.
failure.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, I will have you take a point of corruption in this moment. And you shall take, depending on how well this roll is. How fitting is that? They failed as well.
Oh,
Utterly. Yeah, we'll say you guys just go at it again. Let's
there we
be
go.
perfectly
Perfect.
honest.
It's like one of those moments where they slap me, I slap them back, and we just stare at each other, and then we go right back at it.
And then they just go right back at it. Absolutely. That's exactly what happens. I love it. Unless there's anything else
no,
you wanted
that's
to
it
ask
right
them.
there.
Oh,
That's
okay,
it
cool.
right
All
there.
right. Well, we know where Sandy's
Oh,
been
yeah.
for the remainder then. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Let's move the camera on then. Gus.
Hello.
Hello. Last we left you in a rather emotional conversation with Gwen.
Yep. If I remember correctly, he was taking her back to the psychopomp and just sent a message to everyone, no context, we need to talk. That's sure not to spike anxiety.
Nah, not at all. You all received this message, although I think all of the rest, well, I think literally everyone is a little busy right now.
It's a little busy right now, yeah.
All right. You return to your bar, the Psychopomp.
I imagine
It's
initially...
getting a little later. Like I would assume maybe whoever like opens up for you is maybe starting to get there. We're getting into like the afternoon at this point.
Person behind the bar is Molly, redhead, green eyes, freckle. They are wearing kind of like the same outfit that Gus is wearing. Like his establishment is uniformed, so it's like the button-up shirt, the vest, slacks, and shoes.
Nice.
Hey, Molly. This is a
boss.
little weird request, but could you come back in an hour? I can do all the opening stuff.
Are you sure? Because I had to cut limes. Are you good?
I'm good to cut limes. This is to Gwen. I'm gonna be entertaining for a bit.
Oh. Okay. Hi. I guess bye. I'm Molly. Oh, okay. See you later. Gwen sort of half-heartedly waves.
I imagine it's not even a conscious thing, but he phases through the the bar to the other side and turns around.
Gwen is not used to this yet at all, so tries not to jump back a little bit as you do this. But stops herself, takes a seat on a bar stool.
He'll mix her a drink. Little margarita. So, I know you probably have a lot of questions.
I don't even know where to start. You did actually die?
Yeah. When we went into that jungle, I don't really remember much from that time, but I woke up back here. Otis was licking my face. And my initial reaction was to try and pet him, but my hand went through. Bit of panic set in, and a few days later, my body came back without me.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Those were a rough couple of days. I couldn't really manifest I tried to come and tell you. I just couldn't figure out how to stay solid long enough to do it. And by then you'd moved on, and I didn't see the point in opening up old wounds.
I haven't moved on, Gus. I've been... I was a mess. I couldn't work. I couldn't... My mom and my brother had to take over everything for months.
Sorry, I should have kept trying.
Yeah. Yeah, you really should have.
He'll slide a glass over to her.
At least you remember I like margaritas.
It's very hard to forget you, Gwen.
Apparently not.
Juno and Max have been taking care of me. They don't ask too many questions. Thankful to them for that.
Do you know Max knew?
Sort of the first people I went to right after you.
How did they take it?
Not well, considering, needs of the party not making it out.
Yeah. Duh, I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone did.
I guess they were just glad to have you back either way. So they've known about, ghosts and stuff this whole time?
Well, yeah, Max's house is haunted as well. Not by me. His wife.
Max's wife is... Wait a minute.
Sorry, it's a lot to take in.
Just give me a second. Wait. So Max already knew about ghosts?
I didn't really ask too many questions either. I needed some time to myself to figure things out. And honestly, I don't think I have everything figured out yet.
Did Juno's... Did they come back as a ghost?
Gus gets a very far away look as he just looks down at the limes he's been cutting.
Gotcha. How's she doing?
I don't want to I don't want to speak for them, but honestly, everyone could be doing a little better. Emotionally.
Okay.
Honestly, I was planning a trip into the jungle.
Why?
I think I owe it to everyone to find out what really happened.
The plants got to you, right?
He'll pull aside the side of his shirt. Do you know any plant that could make a knife wound?
Somebody killed you? Gosh. I'll fucking kill him. She just like gets out of her bar stool and just starts like pacing, like cracking knuckles. Like she's enraged.
Gwen, hun, I don't have all the information yet.
I mean, it had to be the fucking angels, right? The ones that started. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, that's it. I'm never dealing with the military again. That fucking angels. No, I'm not. All right, I'm going with you.
Gus has this look of consternation on his face because he doesn't want her to come, but knows that if he says no, she's gonna come anyway. I haven't told anyone else yet about my plans. When Max, Juno, Sandy, and Leah get here, I think it's time I told them.
Great. Big group, more the merrier. We'll figure it out.
Could you stop pacing? You're kind of making me anxious.
Just give me another minute. I gotta get it out.
Gonna
Back
just
and
cut
forth.
more
Back and forth.
limes.
After a couple minutes, deep breathing. She'll take one big steadying breath and sit back down the rest of her margarita.
So you've heard about how I've been. How have you been?
Working? I mean, once I could get back to work. And then I got that call.
Do you want me to change who the emergency contact is so you don't keep getting these calls?
Seriously?
Just a question.
No, I think my main thing was getting caught off guard by the fact that my boyfriend is alive? You're not alive. You're dead. You're unalive? Is there a term for this? I don't know the lingo here.
A ghost. Spectre.
Is a specter? I mean, that was kind of the main thing that set me off.
He makes another margarita and just a lemonade for himself, phases through the bar to sit next to her. Takes a few moments to reconstitute so he can... I'll take a trauma to do all three.
Okay.
And then Gus just leans against her.
Yeah. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about. She's gonna keep asking really pointed questions about what Max and Juno know.
Gus is going to try and deflect and dodge as much as possible because what Max and Juno's business is Max and Juno's business.
That's fair. All right. Anything else you would like to discuss with Gwen?
No, that bomb's gonna get dropped later. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Cool. Coin flip? Or does someone else want to go next?
I was going to say, speaking of bombs.
Hey! All right, no, we'll go with that one. Yeah, that's a good segment. Yeah. Max. And Pam. You emerge from the elevator to find 4 very large figures and one slightly smaller one pointing weapons in your faces.
Just got the hands up. Look, like I said to the guy downstairs, just here to talk.
The smaller figure will step forward, still armed, still pointed directly at you. But as they step a little bit closer, you do, at the very least, recognize the form of Triple J. We literally made this motherfucker up on the spot last time, so please give me a lore dump of Triple J. What do he look like?
It's probably a little bit younger than Max. Because I'm trying to remember. I think what we had established last time was he wanted gear from Max for a job that Max ethically disagreed with.
Mm-hmm.
And then the job went bad because he wasn't outfitted well enough. And now
Yep.
he holds it against Max. So,
and we had jokingly said that he was a part of an order where everyone is, his name is my name too, which is why he's named John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That was a joke, but we can totally go with it as well if you'd like.
we'll see.
Okay.
So, yeah. So he's definitely got like a gnarly scar on one side of his face from this job that went bad. And I think it's the kind of thing of, it's not quite a full-on two-face thing, but it's still fairly gnarly. But other than that, I'm coming up with character descriptions on the spot.
That's all good.
But I think dresses very well, especially when he's here in kind of his home base. And so the comparison of him in like a, very fancy tailored suit and Max in his t-shirt and shorts.
Nice. And Pam with her sawed-off shotgun sticking out of her sweatpants. Triple J will continue to walk forward until they are a couple feet away and essentially have a gun pointed at you, point blank, toward your chest. You got a lot of nerve coming in here.
Yes, well, that is one problem I've been told many times in my life, that my balls are just too damn big.
You're about 3 seconds from getting shot straight in the sternum, and you want to talk about your big balls? Keep it coming. Keep talking about your big old balls.
You're right. Wrong place, wrong time. Look, I know you've got friends here, and he's, seeking sanctuary or whatever, but
I don't have friends. I've got clients.
No, I said friends. Gotta clean out your ear. But
He steps
here,
a little bit closer and literally touches the gun to your sternum.
if he came here with all his stuff, then you've got a bomb in your building. And so unless you've got that secured, which I don't think he's going to let you take it away from him, it could go off if he gets too twitchy. No. I think he wants to take the bomb somewhere near me and mine. I don't want that. But I also don't want him blowing it up in the middle of downtown. So I came here in the hopes that we could defuse the situation literally and figuratively.
You hear him mutter something under his breath about you thinking you're so smart. I will have you roll. This seems very much like persuading an NPC.
Okay, which skill again?
When you persuade an NPC with seduction, promises, or threats, roll with heart.
Okay, I'm not terrible at that. That is a 9.
Okay. With a 7 to 9, the NPC could counter your offer, put a new deal on the table that's roughly the same but a little different. Some are more straightforward. They may take your deal but demand payment like a debt or an immediate favor. But if you give it to them, they are in. All right. Triple J takes a second with the gun at your chest. All right. He was a twitchy little fuck anyway. I'll tell you what we know. But you owe me big. Not just for last time.
All right. We can hash things out whenever you want.
You're gonna owe me a job. And you're gonna come through this time.
Max thinks about something for a second, but just nods. Mm-hmm.
He'll lift the gun and sort of put it up in the air with a hand, and the other 4 behind him relax a little bit, but they do not put their weapons away. They're just no longer directly pointed at your face. All right. Well, come on in and get comfy, I guess. Who's the lady?
New friend? Pam? Triple J, Pam.
Pam very obviously looks down her nose at the very well-dressed gentleman in front of her, but she'll nod. Triple J, as soon as he asks the question, doesn't really care anymore. Walks back toward the table they were around when you entered. All right. Sit down.
Takes a seat, and, tries to play it cool, but also is like, okay, I can't be too disrespectful now. But will just kind of, with his prosthetic hand, just kind of repeatedly tapping his fingers,
Nice
drumming
touch.
his fingers. Yeah.
Pam does not sit down. Pam actually sort of not directly behind you, but kind of off the side, like almost takes up like a security guard pose, like holding hands in front of her. Doesn't pull anything or anything else, but yeah, she's not sitting. All right, what do you want to know?
Well, mostly I want to know where the bomb is and what we gotta do to defuse it.
You think you're so smart, you know everything? Well, there ain't no fucking bomb. Didn't bring nothing in. Just him and a friend.
Alright, who's the friend?
I don't know. Not a demon. Yeah. Dark red skin. Oh, little tiny teeny nubby horns. Never seen before.
Do you have any requests other than the typical sanctuary?
Nah, it's pretty straightforward. He just kept checking and checking that no one else was coming in. No one else was coming in. It's like, motherfucker, I told you, you come in here, no one's gonna come in. Annoy the hell out of me.
Yeah, I get the feeling he's a big old pain for anyone he's involved with.
Yeah, well. They stayed a couple hours. Left about 45 minutes ago. And no bomb.
Alex is trying to remember timelines of like, okay, what does that mean? Who was where, when, and all that.
Would have been basically while you were coming into downtown and hooking up with Pam was about the time that they would have left.
And you didn't overhear him and his friend talking about anything in particular?
Easier not to. I mean, they were flipping out a little bit about time. Sounds like they had a job tonight.
Yeah, well, I think it's my job to screw up their job.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, if their job goes up, I think a lot of civvies are going to get hurt.
Not really my problem, is it?
No, no, it is not. But, well, if you want the really good stuff when I pull whatever job this is for you, would certainly appreciate getting a little more something here to go off of.
You know, you're really starting to annoy me.
So I've been told I have that effect on people.
Mickey, go get it. Get the fuck out of here. It creeps me out anyway. One of the bigger guys walks out of the room. Comes back with what looks like a necklace. Gives it to Triple J. Kind of just takes a look at it. Tosses it at you across the table.
Pick it up with finger and thumb in the prosthetic.
As soon with the prosthetic,
Yes.
is the prosthetic able to feel
I think
like
so.
a regular, like a biological hand?
I don't know. I guess that would require getting into the details of how good the technology is. I think there's some sensation. I don't think it's as good as a fully flesh hand.
Even with more limited sensation in the prosthetic, it is freezing cold to the touch.
Gonna put it back down. take like one of the pens that is on the table and start poking at it, looking for runes or anything that might give me a hint as to what this is.
Just from the general look of it, it's a pendant of some kind. I can send you a little picture of what it looks like. It's pretty simple. If it is a rune, it's not one you're familiar with off the top of your head. Maybe Juno could help out a little more. But it is cold.
I just left this here.
Hey, people drop shit. That's on them. It's a tip.
All right, well, it's something.
Yeah, it's
Tries to
something
fit-
fucked up. Take it out of here. Gives me the heebies.
Gladly. Tries to figure out how to pocket. I think unzips one of the cargo short pockets, puts it in, zips it back up.
Your pocket is really fucking cold now. It's like you took a fucking beer out of the freezer and put it in your pocket.
Okay. Do you have an idea of which way they went when he and his friend left?
Maggie? One of the other ones turns to you. Looks like they were heading back uptown.
Would that be back towards the lunar quarter or somewhere else? All right. Well, I think that we have taken up enough of your valuable time.
Now you're starting to sound sensible.
Well, you know where to find me, how to get in touch with me when it's time for this job of yours, but I think I've got to, go save the day, be a big damn hero, all that stuff.
Okay, more power to you. Just stay alive long enough to get what I need.
If you insist.
Alright, get out. His four just immediately stand up as soon as he says that and look at you with the expectation that you do the same.
Yep. We do. Kind of nod at Pam so that we go back to the elevators.
Pam does the thing where she somehow walks backwards, like does not take her eyes off of these fuckers before getting to the elevator.
Once we're in the elevator and heading back down, Max will reach back up to that the shoulder before and like up into the dirt and starts pulling out some of the shotgun shells, putting them back in a different pocket.
I mean, I'm glad that didn't turn into a shootout, but I was kind of looking forward to you shooting out of your shoulder.
Not exactly, but yeah, that could have gone a lot worse, but also not that much to actually go off of.
Yeah, nice. Kind of a dead end, really.
Well, not entirely. Gonna have to check this out at my workshop, but sounds like we gotta head back to the lunar quarter.
All right. You need a hand, or you got something you want me to be doing?
Ham would be good. Gotta go see some kids. Told them to keep a lookout for these yahoos, and well, thought that was gonna be a bust when I found out they came downtown. But if they're back there, then hopefully one of them will have seen something.
Kids. Like your kid, or
Neighborhood kids.
like children?
I told them to not do anything.
You sent children after criminals.
Well, when you put it like that,
Well, let's hightail it because we gotta make sure that your little Hardy boys don't get shot. Come on.
told them not to approach, to run away
Come
if they
on.
saw him.
And we shall leave Max and Pam. I love Pam. I hope I'm Pam when I grow up. No, for real. I hope I'm Pam when I grow up. Let's see. Yes. The land of fantasy, aka of the Fae. Leah, Juno. You were, I believe, exiting the hipster Fae apartments.
So, where do you think the office is? Do you think there's a sign, or should we ask someone?
The answer to both of those is no.
All right, psychic powers activate.
You know, I know that's not how it works. Listen.
I almost got it.
Okay.
No, I lost it. Okay, what's your plan?
Well, we don't know where the...
This is... I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm going to say this is about the time that you all get a rather ominous text message from Gus.
Oh, great.
I'm mostly reminding you all of this because, god damn it, I need to get you guys back together.
Oh, great.
But, yes,
do
do
we-
with that what you will.
Do we really have time to be doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm not good at hunting down places, but I'm pretty good at sniffing out people, so...
Okay. Well, people usually go in places.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Can you smell royalty?
I can try. Once and quickly. If nothing comes of it, we leave. Okay?
Sure.
I don't believe you.
You shouldn't.
I have a move I would like to try
Yeah.
that I got when I improved. It's called Bloodhound.
Oh, yay. Yeah.
Eh.
What's Dad do?
It is when you hunt someone down, roll with blood. On a hit, you know exactly where to find them. It can follow their scent until you do, and then there's stuff for a 10 plus and stuff for a veil.
Okay.
So I can just sniff people out.
That's kind
Literally.
of amazing. Okay. Does it say specific, like, do you have to have met them before?
Nope.
Or
Just
Damn.
can, if I know who I'm looking for, try to sniff them out.
all right. Just
Dog
roll
nose.
some blood.
I'm scared. Oh, that's good. 12.
Okay, what do you get on a 10 plus? Damn.
I get. I have to scroll back up and I gotta scroll back down to all. They all have dog themed names. Damn it. On a 10 plus, you find them alone and vulnerable. Take +1 forward against them.
Oh shit. The Queen of Mirrors. Okay. There's a way to do this. Okay.
Val, I hope this is what you wanted.
Let's kill her.
Because it's what you're getting.
Okay. Juno, given I don't know, maybe this is something kind of new to you. what do you do to attempt this?
I think it's a little bit wolf and a little bit magic. So I think because Juno wears all of these different like occult symbols and like things, so kind of like picks through like the 17 different like necklaces she's wearing, like looks at one of her bracelets and holds on to one of the charms. And then I think for a minute, like 'cause she's got the kind of like half in, half out ears. I think kind of like flickering in and out, you can see like her snout for a moment. She like focuses in on everything she knows about the Queen of Mirrors and tries to pick her out amongst
Okay.
probably everything in here that smells really weird. It's probably weird in here.
It is bizarre to your nose. I mean, you've been around Fae before. It's not that. It's just that this is so concentrated here. But so varied at the same time. Just so many different smells. Very magical in nature overall. So you kind of follow that, really, this concentrated magic. And you pick up on one of the strongest magical smells you have ever smelt. And it seems to be taking you back down the entrance hall, back toward that very large sort of court congregating room where you entered this building.
I got her.
Okay. So we find her, we know where her office is. And we sneak in.
Good. Yeah, great.
I mean, it sounds super easy.
So do a lot of things.
I'm sure it'll go even easier than we imagined. You alright?
Yeah, it's just really strong.
Do you need like nasal spray or something?
No.
Are you like allergic to magic?
No, it's just like... It's the difference between, like... Do you use essential oils?
Not anymore. I sold them as sort of a grift a while back, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's the difference between, like, a drop on a stone and sniffing some of the liquid up directly out of the bottle.
That would be bad. Okay, so don't get too close to her.
Yeah.
Which direction are we going?
The way we came in. The big congregating hall.
Okay. Act natural.
One of my many talents.
You head back down out the way you came, and almost immediately as you are having to pass through this sort of narrow hallway off to one side, getting a little bit jostled, it's a lot busier in here than it was even the almost hour ago that you entered. You head back out into the large court room, and it is bustling. It very eerily similarly to where you came from the Rankle farm. It looks as if they are getting ready for a large event. Except, not with big speaker systems and things of that nature. No more manifesting decorations out of thin air, strange foods and drinks, and people literally floating up to adhere things to the ceiling. It's whimsical as fuck.
Leah says that. It's whimsical as fuck.
Yeah.
Juno, your nose is leading you toward the very large, sort of elevated stage where this throne sits. But it looks, as you get a little bit closer, as if there are a series of doors off to the side behind it.
There. Okay. Does it look like anyone's been like drinking or anything yet? Like, are people pre-gaming this thing?
People seem to just be, given your sort of run in today with some of these hipster fae, the younger ones, they just seem to be having generally a good time all the time. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But not to the point where anyone is like, falling over, passed out or
Yeah.
anything. They're vibing. They're
vibing.
definitely vibing.
I think Leah like hooks an arm around Juno's so they look a little more casual, and just says, just like lead us out in the direction that you're sniffing, and act, like you're having a good time. Laugh. Okay, don't do that. That's just, you look uncomfortable.
I am uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I will allow one of you. You can decide. I think a keep your cool is called for in this situation. There's not really an act natural in this, so yeah.
What's
Keep your cool.
keep your cool?
It is rolling with spirit.
Spirit. Okay, that's my good one. That's my +2.
Nice.
Okay, Leah, keep your cool.
I don't even know what to roll anymore. My
Roll
dice
with
are-
real dice.
Do you have dice in there?
Yeah. They're behind the nerds. Okay.
But there's a nerd right there.
No. Okay. Positive energy.
Don't
got
be
this.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That's a
Don't
4.
be suspicious,
Plus 2 is a 6.
Can I help?
Leah,
I guess that
baby,
could be assisted up to partial success. maybe?
It could. It absolutely could. If you'd like to lend a hand here, Juno,
Yeah.
you can roll with your Fran's circle.
Question: doesn't Max have a thing where he can help within
Yes.
limited
Yeah.
range?
So I have a couple things here. One I think is because I had intimacy with Leah earlier, I can do lend a hand from any distance.
If we'd like to use that, I think it would go away at the end of this session anyway.
I mean, it just says I have a hold. It doesn't say when it expires. I've had it since like session 1.
okay.
But
No, never mind then.
But yeah, it's
Some of
just-
them say like you have to it'll through the end of the next session or whatever. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you just think about some advice you have gotten from my character. So,
Okay.
I imagine it has to
Leah.
be like some advice that Leah got specific to Juno. Like, like if Juno's freaking out or something, like here's something that usually calms her down. Like here's a joke that she really likes, maybe like a dad joke that Max used to say that like wasn't funny, but for some reason it helped relax Juno or something like that.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I need a dad joke.
Let's.
I've got a good one. You ready? What's
Yeah.
I
this?
got too many. I got too many.
What's this?
What is it?
I don't know, but here comes another one.
Then that's what Leah does. Leah just like looks up at Juno. Juno,
Yeah.
what's this?
Oh, a wave. What?
That's the thing that you. The here comes in. Juno, relax. You got this.
Wait. You didn't tell it right.
I don't like. I just hope the first part would make you laugh. I don't want to have to do the whole thing.
Why do you look so embarrassed?
Because it's a bad joke and I don't know why you like it.
That's funny.
Okay. Sure. Different takes. Okay. We're almost there.
Gonna roll. Also gonna use my +1 forward from chat because my power is a 0, so otherwise it would be a flat roll. That's a 7.
Squeaking by.
Yep.
So somehow I expose myself to danger, entanglement, or cost through this.
Yeah.
But
Which.
Someone sees that. That's Max's joke.
Wait a minute.
I know
How
that
does he know
fucking
that
joke
joke?
anywhere.
Amazing. So somehow, Leah, you really aren't even sure, but just even with the mention of this ridiculous joke, Leah, you get Juno to wiggle it out a little bit. Take a breather. And the two of you, I mean, you get a couple looks, but you manage to make your way toward one of these doors in the back.
Okay. Is it like a staircase, a hallway, or is this the office?
Do you open the door?
Oh, yeah, I assumed that we had, yes.
Excellent. You come to a very long hallway. This hallway is a little different from, say, the one that led you toward the hipster phase apartment. It is set in gorgeous pink marble. But it seems to be empty.
I'm not sure about the color scheme.
Well, luckily you don't have to stay here for very long.
Okay. Any place smellier than the rest?
I mean, I'm assuming it's down the hallway.
Okay. Should we race to see who gets there first?
This room, this hallway is much wider than the other ones as well. I mean, you could race 3 people across in this hallway.
Why would we race?
I don't know. I'm just trying to add to the sense of drama.
It's already very dramatic.
Okay. Let's just keep going, act normal. Maybe like we're a little lost, which isn't too out there because we kind of are.
Okay.
And then if anyone comes in and sees us, we just do the pretending to make out thing. That usually works.
Okay.
You do know that bit, right?
Yeah,
You've
no,
watched
I
TV.
know the bit. Yes, I've watched
Okay.
television. You've just never suggested it to me before.
Have I not? I feel like we've done that before.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure we have. Like, there was what was it, last September with the thing at the deli, and the guys came in, and
I don't think that was me.
was that not you?
No.
Who was that? I think I might have just made out with somebody. Let's just go.
I'm not sure how that's different from any other. adventure you've gone on, but okay.
Listen, I try not to really sweat the details too much.
I know. I do that for you most of the time.
Yeah, and you're good at it.
Juno starts panting a little bit.
You make your way down the hallway. You see this ends at 3 doors. Two, one off to the left, one off to the right, and a very large door straight ahead of you. Juno, that's apparently where that smell is coming from.
That one?
Yep, either she's been there very recently, or spends an awful lot of time in there, or is in there right now.
How likely is it that she's in there right now?
Well, based on the options that I just gave, about 33.3 repeating percent.
I mean, I like those odds. I don't know. I could, I'm looking through my moves to see if I've got anything that might work here. Could I attempt to read Juno's future to see if it's going to be bad? If she... Oh, you do have something?
I
do have
okay,
something.
good. Okay, great.
Valens
You do
can
it,
keep vamping
because
until
I
someone
rather
figures something out.
I'd rather not be the one that has to roll right now.
I would like
Or ever.
to let it out.
Ooh!
To
In what
enhance my
capacity?
lupine senses to supernatural levels.
Ooh! Okay. I believe that
What
is
big ears
a
I have.
spirit roll. Unless you have
My
something fun
lovely-
to make it blood.
No, but my spirit's plus
I would
1.
not- Okay.
That's very good. That is 7, 8. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay. I believe on a 7 to 9. On a hit, your ability works, but it does have some limitations or side effects, in addition to that lovely corruption you will take. You might weaken the spell.
I got one.
You did. So yeah, take a point of corruption, but it works, just maybe not as well as you'd hoped. So which of your lupine senses are you leaning on here?
I think hearing. I'm gonna try to get can I hear shuffling around or someone talking to themselves or
Yeah.
pen on paper or something?
You take a listen and you're expecting to hear a little something similar to that, but you're getting a little annoyed because it seems like you hear some talking or maybe singing, but it's being drowned out by something, just sort of like a loud rushing sound, and then you realize, oh, sounds like running water and someone singing.
Just in the shower.
Perfect.
That was the only way I could figure out a way for the fucking queen to be alone.
Is it perfect?
Yeah. I mean, they'll be distracted. Let's hurry. Let's do it.
She's quite a good singer.
Okay. Well, let me know if the singing stops.
Hopefully the door doesn't make that sound.
The door opens silently, in fact, but it wouldn't matter too much because as soon as you open that door, the rushing sound of water hits your ears. And at first glance, you think you've walked into a waterfall in the middle of a room. But you soon realize that it is, in fact, some sort of the size of a swimming pool, with a very large sort of water feature that is right in front of the doorway. And rippled through the steadily pouring water coming down in front of you, you see through the ripples a taller figure, pale, very pale, but definitely pink skin. And they are apparently luxuriating in a gigantic bubble bath. For those of you listening at home, the cast is silently making a lot of very rude gestures, some about murder and some about, I think this was tweaking breasts. I don't know. Yeah, that was Wally. Okay, I thought I saw that.
Sneak up behind her and then run away.
And you at home have to guess who was doing what.
Okay. I'm going to assume that we can talk at this level safely, because otherwise this would be a really boring rest of the stream if we had to do it. Can we sneak around? Like, is there, like, she's in a bubble bath in the middle of a room?
It's literally like this water feature seems to like calm down directly, like, well, not directly, like you've got a couple feet in between the doorway and this water feature. And then it is a very large bath, but it does have like walkway around it.
Do we get this? Is this just a bathroom? Does it look like it connects to an office, or does she work out of her bathroom?
You're not 100%. I mean, this thing is fucking it's the size of a swimming pool. If you wanted to walk a little further around this very large waterfall feature, you might be able to see.
Okay. Yeah. We'll sneak, as long as it can stay out of sight reasonably. We'll sneak over that way.
Okay. You begin your quiet trek around. The roaring of this waterfall and the fact that she is quite beautifully singing. It's a pretty popular one. I'm not gonna ask who's really good with music. She's singing like the Carmen.
Fiddles McGinty.
Yeah, Fiddles McGinty. No, she's singing like the aria from Carmen. You know? Yeah, she's just like going to town on that shit.
I was imagining the
Just Ave Maria.
Yeah, just Ave Maria at the top of her lungs. So yeah, she's not expecting to be bothered right now, so really not paying much attention.
Fair.
You skirt around sort of parallel to this water feature and are able to see a little further back. There are a couple of other doors that seem to be connected to this gigantic bathtub. There's one directly to the right as you're skirting around, and there is one, if you continued around to the very back of the pool, there seems to be another door back that way.
Sneaking.
Creeping.
The back? The door at the very back or the door to the side?
Can we get to the door? I mean, can we get to either one of those without making line of sight?
The door to the side right now, I mean, we can say she's sort of turned around, scrubbing, doing her whole thing, so probably wouldn't see you. But if you tried to make your way all the way around to that furthest door, you might have to roll.
Okay.
So we creep around. We can go past the side door on the way to the other one.
Yeah, and check out the side
Creep
door.
around
if
to
we
the
need to
side
do
door.
Yeah.
And instead of opening it because she's afraid of making noise, Juno, like, gets down on the floor and looks underneath it.
Okay.
She's so terrified of making any sound.
I mean, the gap isn't that big. It's kind of hard to see. You don't see any movement in there, so it doesn't appear to be occupied. You see a couple shadows as if there might be some furniture. You're not 100%. But no one's in there that you can see. No feet.
No feet.
Okay. Let's see what's in there.
You open the door, and, well, lucky you, Jackpot, it appears to be an office of some kind.
Okay.
Just
I don't know what we're looking
in,
for.
Shut
Like
the
slides in and
door.
shuts the door.
Oh my god.
I don't know what we're looking for, but I imagine we'll know it when we see it. Maybe a journal that says my evil plan.
Okay. Well, you look for that.
Okay.
No, My Evil Plan is the emo band that she was in high school. No. All right. Trying to think what this would be. Is this
Does
study a
examine
place of power? I mean, it's a power move to have a bathroom like this, but
Sure.
like, yeah.
I mean,
Sure,
that
well,
probably makes sense.
Intellectual power.
yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
well,
because
let's
if you're
study
looking at
this
like
better.
as the general like location of the
Yeah.
seat of this throne, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that roll?
That is, you are gonna roll with the circle that controls it, which would be wild.
What you got?
0.
I have +2.
I dropped mine last time after how everything went.
I raised mine last. I'm freaking on a roll today.
Woo!
10.
Yes. On a 10 plus. Well, 1, you will see below the surface to the reality underneath, and I can reveal an area, NPC, or item located within that is not what it seems.
Not of the
But on a 10
bathtub. That would be
plus-
inappropriate.
Not in the bathtub, no. On a 10 plus, your insight reveals much about this circle's politics and schemes.
Okay.
Ask the MC a question about this circle and take a +1 forward when acting on its answer. All right. You find something within that is not what it seems. Okay. You, I assume, just start as carefully as possible. Or are you being careful? I don't know. You might just be tearing this shit apart. You tell me.
Juno's being careful.
Is Leah being careful?
Like isn't purposely trying to make noise, but like isn't like just
Isn't
kind of like
being
opening up
gentle.
drawers and like kind of moving things around, maybe like taking things out, putting them on the desk, like not really worrying about putting things back where they were before.
Okay, I like this. Leah, you are, pulling books out of drawers, what looks like a really nice writing case, just like rifling around, and you end up setting it all in like a pile in the center of the desk. And then you get to like a rather heavy looking ledger that you add to this pile. And then the pile slowly begins to descend into the desk. And
What did you
that-
break?
As that happens, a portrait on the wall seems to rotate out to a concealed door. It's an escape room. Well done.
I knew that was there.
No, you didn't.
That was part of my powers.
I don't know why
Foretelling.
you think you have to consistently lie to me about your powers. I already think they're very impressive.
Because they've sort of been on the fritz lately, and I just need to win where I can get them, okay?
Okay. Would you like to tell me it was your powers again?
Yes, it was my powers.
Wow.
Thank you. I hope that doesn't count as me offering a false prophecy.
No.
Very nice. We should do an escape room.
I always get impatient with them. Like, once I can't figure it out after the first 10 minutes, I kind of just give up.
Hmm.
But we can try.
Maybe I'll ask Sandy.
We go through the secret door.
Yeah. Okay. You enter, and it really just almost seems to be like a large like cupboard or closet. But up on a sort of inset shelf is is it a statuette? Or maybe a globe? It's a Golden Globe. She's won a Golden Globe. You've just learned that she was actually a very well-known but kind of. It's like a gold statuette with what appears to be not able to be rotated, but a globe atop it. And vamp, please, because the facilitator needs a quick bio. I can hear you, though. Go ahead. Vamp. Okay.
None of us
What?
are vamp. Who's supposed to talk?
Heck.
What? Okay, so either this is maybe the control mechanism for some sort of earth-destroying laser.
Doubtful.
Okay. If we turn it upside down, it reverses the gravitational pull of the planet.
Doubtful.
Okay.
If we turn it upside down, it flips the building and reveals some otherwise hidden passages.
Also possible. Maybe it was a trophy stolen during some elaborate art heist, and she's a former master thief.
Well, generally you don't hide away trophies.
Okay. We should take it, though, right?
It could be a magical artifact.
We should take it, though, right?
I don't know that we should take it.
We should take it, though, right?
Why?
Because it's gold.
Well, you don't know that it's real.
We could find out.
She'll notice it's missing.
She doesn't know we're here.
You don't hide something behind a secret button or rune or something in your desk that opens a painting on the wall that hides. And you check on that regularly if you have something like that, is what I'm saying.
But how would she know we're the ones that took it?
Magic, probably.
Okay, how about this? And Leah will touch it. and use psychometry.
Ooh, what'd that do?
When you examine an interesting object, roll a spirit. I can ask questions about the object as I attempt to get a reading on it. It's just my other thing, but it's objects instead of people.
Okay.
They're nicer when you fail.
Should I roll these dice? Should I get new dice?
Get new dice.
You just have to believe.
Do I have...
Gotta believe, Peter.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Believe.
I don't know.
Gotta have the heart of the
what
cards.
hold on. There.
The heart of the cards is real.
All right, there's
You're the
one.
That's-
fool.
You got a
There's
top
two.
deck Berserk
All right.
Soul.
Yes. It's a 9 plus 2 is an 11.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
The final piece of Exodia.
My grandfather's deck has no weak monsters, Kaiba.
But it does have the unstoppable
Exodia!
Exodia!
No!
All right.
Impossible!
Exodia, obliterate!
Join
I've
us
never
for
read that
the
right.
newest GGK show, in which I find a system that will allow us to just do a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
I think there is a Yu-Gi-Oh!
There is.
What?
tabletop game.
Yeah, there is.
I have
think
to
there
go.
is.
I can't promise it's good.
I'm sorry, guys.
but-
I have to go now.
Time to go vet
Okay.
this thing.
I roll an 11, so I get to ask
Yay!
3 questions.
Okay.
The questions are, well, I'll just ask the ones. I'm just gonna do the ones they're gonna ask. What is the history of this object? Start with the easy one.
The easy one. The history of this object. There's not a lot of history. I like to imagine that this is very similar to the way that Leah gets sort of flashes about people that she reads. You see flashes of literally this statuette being created, poured, molded. You immediately notice that it is molded to be hollow inside of the globe itself. And then you spot in another flash, it is created, it is whole, and you see a pair of delicately pink hands open the top of it and place a rather lovely ring inside and close the top.
Okay. What secrets or mysteries has this object been privy to?
Not many. It's kind of lived in this cupboard.
Doesn't get out much.
I'm sorry.
I know she
It
might
hasn't
come in
seen a
here
lot
and
of-
monologue every now and then.
It hasn't seen a lot of action or anything.
Okay.
No, it's just kind of lived in this cupboard in here.
You need to get out more, Globe.
Yeah, come on, Globe.
What
It's a
bans,
friends.
wards, or limits are attached to this object?
That is a very good question. It is most assuredly warded. It has kind of what you gather. You don't get a full sense of what the ward may require, but it is warded, and it appears that you would need another item to essentially like turn off the ward to allow you to flee.
She keeps a ring in there.
Huh.
I know, anticlimactic.
Sorry.
I'm joking. That's Leah being shitty, not me.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I was really hoping for the gravity reversal thing, but okay.
Well, there's no reason a ring couldn't be enchanted with some sort of gravity-based powers.
Before you ask, we need something to open it.
Like a key? A spell?
Yeah, something like that.
An amulet?
Another object. That's what I'm getting. Probably something she keeps on her. And right now, like, close to the door hears if they're still running water out there and singing?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I imagine she doesn't have much on her, so we should see where she put her stuff down. Maybe there's a amulet or a key or something. Yes.
I really don't think this is a good idea.
But it's not a bad idea.
It's an exceptionally bad idea. I was trying to be
Okay.
nice.
All right. I know we don't need this ring, but now that I know it exists, I want it.
Oh, she's got to be hiding it for some reason.
Yeah.
This kind of thing doesn't just fall into your lap. Oh. Juno looks around for like a jewelry box or like a ring tray.
Oh, within the office. You've done a pretty thorough search, even with like Leah's piling. Not that you see in here, no. You think perhaps she might keep something like that either in her bathroom or maybe in her personal chamber.
Gotta check out the other room.
She's gonna know we're here.
Not if we're super sneaky.
Not my strong suit, but okay.
Okay. We can do it. We got this. And remember, if we get caught, we just do the making out thing.
I don't think it's gonna work in this scenario.
I haven't found a scenario it didn't work in yet, so.
Okay.
If you want to wait here, I can go look.
Please be careful.
Okay. If I get caught, I don't know, call Max or something.
Right.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Okay. I would say this is again a keep your cool scenario.
Could I propose an alternative?
Please.
Could I propose letting it out
Okay.
to twist the strands of fate to help or hinder an NPC in your presence?
Abso-fucking-lutely, yeah.
Okay.
Let it out.
All right. Same dice.
Come on, dice.
Okay. 9.
Okay. On a hit, the ability does work, but it has some limitations and some side effects in addition to the corruption that you should mark.
Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking something along the lines of, I don't know, something malfunctions or like the temperature of the thing changes enough that it makes her turn to like work on that, or she gets soap in her eye at like the worst possible moment and like is trying to clean it out when Leah is trying to sneak around to the other room. Something along those lines.
Okay. We'll go with the soap in the eye. Yes, she's in the middle of the arpeggios of this aria that she's deep into. When you hear a damn it, and she goes walking actually toward the water feature, which allows you to head toward the room back there. You quickly open that door, which is also unlocked. and I imagine like open it, like shut to your back to it, to get inside. And we'll end with, as you enter, close the door, and look, you are surprised to see a young woman seated, half naked, on a very large 4-poster bed, looking toward the door expectantly as you enter, and then with some slight confusion as she sees you, and not, in fact, the Queen of Mirrors. Oh. Are you joining us?
Yes. Yeah. I realized I forgot something though. Be right back. And Leah just turns back to leave.
I love it. Where are you going back to Juno?
I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
I flustered Val, y'all. I didn't mean to.
No, Taking a second.
Mm-hmm.
Really weighing some pros and cons here of just like getting the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Just my initial instinct.
Mm-hmm.
I think Leah goes like put a hand on the door and thinks for a second, says, and like to herself, not gonna get another shot. Turns back around. I realized I left it out in my car anyway. It's not gonna matter.
You have a car?
Yeah. Do you not?
Wow. No. I stay mostly here on the estate.
Oh, yeah, I do a lot. I mean, takes some obviously very expensive to, maintain something like that. Hi, I'm Leah, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Mia.
Funny.
Mia.
What are the odds of that? So is it? Wait, are you? Is this? There might have been some sort of mix-up here. I didn't know anybody else was going to be here.
Oh, well, I'm usually here on Fridays.
Fridays. Today's Friday?
Yes.
I've been going all day thinking this was Thursday.
I do that sometimes too. No, it's Friday.
That's where the mix-up was. I thought today was Thursday. I didn't think anybody else was going to be here.
Oh.
Well, if you're here,
well, she doesn't like to have her schedule changed. Unless she does.
Yeah.
You know what? You can stay if you want.
I don't, like I said, don't know if she doesn't want her schedule changed. It's hard to tell what.
It's really a toss-up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why don't I just want to leave a note real quick and it just like and I'll. There was clearly a miscommunication. I was supposed to be here yesterday and I didn't, so I'm worried that she might be a little frustrated that I wasn't here yesterday anyway.
No.
So
She
yeah.
didn't mention missing anyone yesterday.
No?
No.
Well, either way, and Leah's like making her way like over to the there's a vanity or something that looks like she put her stuff at, like looking for a kind of what Juno was looking for, either like an amulet or a ring or something that might look important or magical.
There is a
key.
very extensive array of jewelry.
Fuck. This is a Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Which one's the Ring of the Carpenter?
None of them. They're all extremely extravagant. And you will notice in an array of pinks. every single fucking gemstone in here is some shade of pink.
You know what? Let me check with the office just like real quick, just to make sure. So, and puts out her phone, begins to check, text Juno. We have a situation.
She's just sitting there twirling her hair, like waiting, thinking nothing of this.
Someone's in here.
Okay.
They think I'm here as ... Lots of typing, untyping. Companionship? Sex, I assume.
Okay.
I don't know how to get myself out of this situation, or if I should.
Leah, you have asked the wrong person.
Here's the thing. I go, we lose this opportunity. There's a lot of jewelry in here. I can't figure out what's going on and what I should take and what I shouldn't. Or ride this out, see what happens.
Does any of it look particularly magical?
All of it.
I meant like runic or key-shaped.
I don't... Hold on.
Do I need to come in there?
I think that might even complicate the situation, but sure, if you want, I mean...
I don't.
I might wait there for a bit.
Okay.
I don't know. Can I use my magic eyes to see if anything looks magical or key-shaped?
You may, although I am going to make this a little easier and a little harder for you, because
Oh, no.
as you are turned away texting, you do hear the sound of the door opening behind you, and your new friend Mia say, "Your Highness," as you turn and see standing before you in a lovely pink robe that does not leave much to the imagination, with her hair pulled up in a top knot atop her head, the gorgeous, what you would assume to be the Queen of Mirrors, who is looking at you, confused but not upset, confused and curious. But you will see, in addition to the only thing that she's wearing being that robe and what looks to be a necklace with a little triangularly shaped pendant on it.
Not looking down on her phone, just like quickly types, found it, stand by.
And with that lovely tableau, I will go around and everyone give me an ending tableau. As we will finish up the game this evening. So, Sandy, what's your final shot, as it were, before we
The final
end?
shot. Actually, I'll let Gus go before me.
Okay.
You.
Gus.
I imagine Gus's bar is like part smart home. So at a certain time, like the jukebox turns on, the lights kind of like auto adjust to like the right settings. Fly Me to the Moon starts playing on the jukebox, and Gus is still leaning on Gwen, and he takes a couple of slow blinks before he closes his eyes and just falls asleep.
She'll kind of notice, and she'll smile, and she'll just put an arm around him. I like that.
Yeah. Max.
I think is in the truck with Pam, driving far too quickly across town to get back to the lunar quarter. I'm not going to go so far as to say that Max has somehow acquired any of these children's cell phone numbers, but is trying to, I think, like asked Pam to open up like an old paper map, because of course Max still has one that has also been edited to reflect the current state of Concord. But
And
it's
he
like,
gets mad if you fold it, right? You have to roll him.
yeah, but is like trying, driving, but also trying to point out of like, okay, so we're here and trying to
I
figure
can
out where
read
they
a
might have
goddamn
gone.
map. Keep your eyes on the road. We're right here. And yeah. Sandy.
Right as Gus closes his eyes, gets all comfortable next to Gwen, the doors of the bar boom open, and Sandy walks like, Gus, I have to tell you this right now. I just had sex with my ex, and I believe I have found out something leading into why my mother is doing all this. Oh, I did not realize you had company. I apologize.
Gus's head slowly slips off Gwen's shoulder to just thud on the bar. He rolls it to the right to look at Sandy.
Oh, if you're over there, can you at least make me a Tom Collins real fast? I'll be sitting here at the bar. And he sits at the bar, and that's where I end right there.
And we'll end with Juno just sitting in a cupboard.
I think she's come back out of the cupboard and has probably like gone over to the desk and is starting to actually go through like papers and stuff just to see if there's anything good in there.
Speaking of, that little bit of circle politics that you got on that 10 plus? Yeah. Juno, you pick up what looks to be a deed of some kind. But it doesn't look like it has all of the proper signatures. Looking over it very quickly, however, you, with kind of dawning horror, really realize that the deed is for the land that essentially encompasses all of the lunar quarter, including that wrinkle farm.
Oh no.
And that's where we'll end this evening. Hey!
Woo.
Woo!
How does this keep happening?
I don't know.
You keep going places we shouldn't be.
I just sat here thinking, how am I going to unfuck this situation? Then I realized that might be
gotta
the
fuck your way
opposite of
first.
You're gonna have to fuck your way out.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck your way out of this situation.
It's like the scene from The Office when Kevin drops the chili and he's trying so hard to put the chili back, but it makes it worse and worse. That was all of Leah this entire episode.
But that's been Leah this like the last 6 episodes.
It's been Leah the whole time.
Ever since we met the Fae at the Cabbage Patch.
Yep.
It's just
Cabbage
been
Patch.
going in deeper to try to get out of this.
Deal with this anymore.
Man, I thought too we would combine, but no, you all are now separated technically. You're closer, but both Leah and Juno are now separated too.
Next
so we're
time,
still in 4
we're
fucking
leaving
groups.
one way or another.
All right, let's do some end of session, shall we? Which we have snipped up a little bit. We will only now, because we have hacked this game the way we want to, so we'll do whatever the fuck we want. we're gonna leave rumors just for when time passes. So we won't do any more rumors right now, but we will do end of session. So please mark a circle if you made any circle moves, which I believe Juno did tonight. If you made any city moves, which actually, Juno, you may have done a city. Someone else did a circle.
Quick Q.
Who studied a place of power?
That was also me.
That was
Yeah.
Juno.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Juno's got all the advancements.
Me!
Would the scene with me and Gwen count as intimacy?
Oh, I would say so, yes.
Cool
Absolutely.
beans.
I don't know. Leah might have an intimacy move later. We'll see what happens.
Wayo.
Hey.
Mark a
Oh
line.
yeah, Sandy. You get.
Oh, I got intimacy.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, you get some intimacy.
I got
yeah,
some
yeah.
intimacy.
Yeah. So we did those. Trigger any intimacy. If you cash in or honored a debt, if you lent a hand,
Already
if
got it.
you you did. If you adjusted a circle rating at the end of a session, which you're also about to do. So adjust them circle ratings. 1 up, 1 down.
I don't know whether to make my wild go up or down because of the situation.
I don't know. It could go either way.
Do you feel like my standing with you, Juno, has gone down?
No.
No?
Well, wait, Juno's knight though, right? 'Cause
No,
you're wolf?
Juno is not. I was trying to decide if maybe I
Oh,
justified
okay.
saying knight went down and something else went up.
I love it dearly.
I was gonna do power because Juno went along with Leah's terrible plans.
Yeah.
I mean, that also
that's fair.
happened. Let's do some stars and wishes, and we'll do outros. Thanks y'all for sticking around with us. This was an interesting one, and appreciate y'all rolling with the punches as we finish up a little early, cause woof. We'll go around, tell us one more time where you are, where we can find you on the internets, and give me a star and a wish. We'll go from the top with Val.
Hello, everyone. Val, Kraken's Crown, Twitter, Twitch. Join us on. Oh, no, what am I doing? I'm not running any other games this week. I think. No. We should have our session 0 coming up for Neon Gods. We're figuring that out, so we will let you know. But I'm not running anything this weekend. I just get to sit back and play and stuff, which is going to be super fun. Stars and wishes. My star will go to, I mean, it's kind of a hybrid star. It'll go between Max pulling in the clutch move to help out in Leah, in all the bullshit that Leah's getting up to, and Sid with the bad dad joke.
You're welcome.
And give half a star. Break it off. Break it in half like a cookie and give half of it to each of you. Wish. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where my wishes go after this now. To roll better. To roll better.
Val would just like to roll better.
If you can make that happen for me, Sid, I'd appreciate it.
I did offer last time. I said I can just roll for you.
I might take you up on that with how
Okay,
bad
I
think
will
it's
roll on your behalf.
Okay.
I can make that happen for you. It's okay.
Never want to touch dice again.
Never gonna touch no dice. Okay. No. Thank you, Val.
That's
Anything else? You good?
No,
Aye.
that's it.
Aye, cool. Savvy!
That's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets. You can find me on Twitter. Mostly, I tweet and retweet every time I go live anywhere. It's mostly here, except on Sunday nights. I'm on twitch.tv/lbhackemup, playing masks right now, which is really fun. Yeah, I'm running one game on the channel right now. You can come hang out with us on Sunday for that. It's called Duskwall's Dead. We just started. We only done one episode, so now is a great time to get in on that. We're playing Blaze in the Dark with a bunch of assassins who I can just feel them turning very quickly into a bunch of goobers. It's gonna happen. It's already happening. But yeah, coming out this Sunday for that. And then just keep an eye on our Twitter for everything else that we're announcing, because it's a lot of stuff right now that we got going on. My star is gonna go to Leah. You just keep making it worse, and I don't understand how. I just keep thinking it can't get worse, and then it gets worse.
I don't know if this one gets worse with Leah getting arrested or ending up in a long-term relationship with the Queen of Mirrors.
I like that dead was not even on your radar.
No, it's one of those two. Death would be a relief.
The sweet relief of death. Not having to do this.
Either that I'm
Yeah.
leaning more towards this is going to end up with some sort of life partnership between her and the Queen of
Yeah.
to maintain her cover.
But it's very good.
That is the most terrifying option of all, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
fun thing to
no.
be a part of. And I'm glad to be a part of it. And my wish is for Juno to get mixed up in this somehow. It would just be so uncomfortable for her.
Savvy, get Juno mixed up in the companionship stuff. Cool.
Yes. That's me.
Thank you, Savvy. Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex, OMG It's Some Guy on the internets, here Tuesday, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays and Sundays. Next time you'll see me is tomorrow, or not tomorrow, no, that's Friday. On Saturday when I am GMing the start of our Pathfinder game. That's going to be lots. Going to start off with a circus performance, but there's been a murder. That's not a spoiler. It's like the first 30 seconds of the thing. So come find out as the heroes are thrust into taking on the running of a circus. So that'll be lots of fun. And then also Sunday nights, I'll be Hack'em Up's channel in the Masks game with Savvy. We're actually in completely different games. It's just simultaneously broadcast. It's a really weird experimental thing. No, it's not. Let's see.
That would be intense.
Yeah. Stars and wishes. I think my star tonight is going to go to RJ, just for RJ and Sid, another half-C star, just the scene between Gus and Gwen, and getting to see that and getting some more backstory there. And then my wish is for us to get back together so that Max has the opportunity to have more intimacy moves with everyone, so that then later on you can botch his dad jokes and dad advice as you try and remember what he has told you.
More with dad joke. Lend a hands. That is very fair. Anything else for you, Alex?
Nope, that's it for me.
That's an Alex. What about an RJ?
Hello, everybody. Once again, my name is RJ, and you can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream my friends. If you want to see me in other places, go follow that. But yeah, stars and wishes. Stars. Oh, there's so many good moments. Half-C stars. One good to Sandy and one for Juno. Sandy for just fucking rolling with it. Just going at it with this Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, spy movie, make out, combat scene that lives rent-free in my brain for some reason. And Juno just for also rolling with the punches as they come. This sweet wolf. Wishes. Let's get the gang back together so that we can finally dispose of this rankle farm one way or the other.
Look, I did my part trying to get everyone back together.
I
all right?
appreciate the hell out of you
I
for that,
ended
Wally.
on a note where people could, out of y'all, could have said, "Hey, I show it back," but nah, you did it. You gotta be all dramatic.
Well, considering where Leah and Juno are, I think
No,
that'd be
they're
kind of
fine. They're fine. I mean,
Max. No.
I would have just pictured like Juno like sneaking out the window, like rolling out the window or something. But
That would have been pretty amazing. Just bye, Leah. Anything else for you, RJ? Thank you. I appreciated that a lot. Wally!
Sup? It's me, Wally. You can find me on the internet at WALLE132. Just you can find what I'm doing there. My star is God, Val. You majestic chaos being you. My gosh. It's like, remember when you would like watch Captain Planet and you're wondering, Wheeler, you have the power of fire. How is that going to save the world? And Wheeler's like, watch me. That's Leah. Like, Leah, you have this power of chaos. And you're like, Leah, you're not helping with that. Like, no, yeah, watch me. And you do help, but then you make it even worse at the same time. And you can't look away. You're like, I want to know what she's going to do next. I could just watch a whole TV show just about Leah's misadventures, and I would finance it. Be produced by Studio Trigger and have the best voice.
You heard it here first.
Oh my gosh!
If you would like to turn Leah into,
let's keep it low budget. Let's turn it into a webtoon for now.
Web series, yeah. Web series for sure.
There, okay, yeah. Let's go from there. Oh man, that's my star. My wish. I just want the whole crew back together because our girl Juno is going through it and we need to be there for her. We need to support her. She needs head pats. She needs snacks. She hasn't been hydrated, obviously. So yeah, that's my wish.
I've written, get us back together to support Juno. Has she eaten? I don't know.
No. Has she stayed hydrated? I don't know.
Has she had water? I don't know.
Sad whiskey.
And Wally, did you have anything else?
No, that's all I got.
That's a Wally. Wonderful.
Yeah.
A wonderful Wally. Hi. I'm Christy Sid. You can find me on Twitter, Greek Sid. I do a lot of stuff on this channel. Wally here talked about Flames of Freedom. We have a finale coming up next Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern, over on twitch.tv/InfiniteRP. We're all gonna be fine. I'm literally, my character's in a warehouse full of black powder in the middle of the Great New York Fire during the Revolutionary War. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. We just got betrayed by like one of our biggest mentors. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. She literally has a sword at my back. I'm pretty sure.
You're gonna get stabbed.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Like you got stabbed already enough times too.
I have already gotten stabbed in the stomach in this game. I'm about to get stabbed in the back or blow up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But check it out either way, because it'll be interesting. Yeah, and I'm doing a Queer Society on Wednesdays, twitch.tv/Critical Misses. I got engaged again, y'all. Again. I didn't even know it was gonna it just happened. Like, I made a decision. The character made a decision. I didn't even know it was gonna happen until it came out of my mouth. Oh, yeah. Good times. Check that out. It's a barrel of laughs. My star tonight. My star. I think my star has to go to Savvy for the immense patience that Juno has had through this entire process. I mean, she's gotten like really like stressed, obviously. But never like really like frustrated or even like that angry with Leah. Like she's just thank you for being a friend. For just being a good friend, really. And my wish, as it has been stated like 40 different times, God damn it, I have to get you all back together. Get the band back together, y'all. How? I don't know. Don't ask me. I just run this game. Yeah, I'll make it happen. Sure. I'll figure it out in a week. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Yeah, we finished a little early. So I'm giving you homework. Go do something that just makes you feel good. I don't care what it is, just go do it. Is it play video games? Great. Is it go eat something tasty? Cool. Is it just, smoke up and sit in front of a television and watch some cartoons? Great. All of those sound really awesome.
Is it
crime?
Awesome.
Is it crime? Do crime. Be
Yo,
gay, do
why'd
crime.
you call me out in that last one though? Fuck, Sid. Shit.
Wait, was that the smoke up and watch cartoons or the do crime one?
Yeah.
Thank you, as always, to my wonderful cast for, mostly putting up with my shit, but also just being amazing and making this, really easy to do. I love you all dearly. Thank you. Thank you if you were here live with us, chilling out. Appreciate you. And if you're watching YouTube in, 10 years, thanks. Our content's still on in 10 years. That's awesome. I'll take it. Yes, join us next time live on this channel for the brand new Pathfinder game. Yeah, come check that out. It'll be great. But otherwise, until next time, a good game and good night, Internet. Be gay, do crime. Bye.